Who do you think is the most underrated NASCAR driver? I think it is Jamie McMurray because, well, I guess we should start from the beginning. James Christopher McMurray was born on June 3rd, 1976, in Joplin, Missouri. He grew up racing go-karts and competed in nearly every form of karting around the country before moving to late-model stock cars. He also ran 2 races for Bruco Motorsports in the number 71. He ran 2 races and had a best finish of 34th at Phoenix. He was also signed to drive the number 27 full-time for the team. He didn't do great in his rookie year in the Busch Series. He was 16th in points at the end of the season and had a best finish of 10th 3 times. He came back for the 2002 and didn't have the best start with a 11th, 15th, 29th, 16th, and 26th in the first 5 races. Later that season, he won his first race at Atlanta and then won the next 2 races.
McMurray second.
Well, I'm looking for Michael too because Michael was closing in on McMurray, I thought. White flag is up.
Jamie McMurray is right there.
Here comes McMurray. There's your leader. 1 lap to go. Dave.
And Jamie McMurray stopped exactly 1 lap after Joe Nemechek did the top off. That's the only lap he may need.
Watching to see if he makes it back around under power. Jamie McMurray has never won a NASCAR Busch Series race. That would be the first lap he led all day at the white flag. Does the fuel hold up? He's got it. Checkered flag for Jamie McMurray. He steals the win away in the Aaron's 312 at Atlanta.
And that lap may have been all that, Joe came in at 1 lap. Could have been it. You want to be a woo! Want to go, baby, want to go.
And Joe.
What about his Cup starts for Chip Ganassi Racing, replacing an injured Sterling Marlin who got injured at Kansas? In his first start was at Talladega. He finished 26th. Not a great debut, but it's Talladega. But on that second start at Charlotte or Lowe's Motor Speedway, McMurray led 96 of the last 100 laps, and he had to fight Bobby Labonte for the win. Bobby Labonte was the champion 2 years ago.
Here in Charlotte today, all on their feet, trying to see how the drama of the final laps plays out. White flag is up at Charlotte. Jamie McMurray trying to pull off the upset. He'll do it. 26-year-old Jamie McMurray pulls off the...
Against all odds, it was an upset. No one saw it coming. Chip Ganassi said that he liked winners. He got one with McMurray, who would also get signed to drive the number 42 full-time in the 2003 for his rookie campaign. In his rookie year, he had 5 top 5s and 13 top 10s to get 13th in points. He won Rookie of the Year. He also got a pole and finished the year with an 18.6 average finish. It was a good rookie year. From 2004 and 2005 was not really special, finishing 11th and 12th in points with still no wins in his full-time career. In those 2 years, he had 33 top 10s. Most came in 2004, where he had 23 top 10s. He had 13 top 5s and 1 pole. He was very consistent, only had 9 DNFs in 2 years. Also, he had no DNFs from race 17 in 2004 to 2006, where he'd go to Roush to drive the number 26. From 2006 to 2009, he would be at Roush. This was the worst part of his career by far. He also joined a dying team. From half the cars in the chase, from Roush cars barely being able to get into the chase, this was easily the worst part of his career. 25th in points, his worst point finish by far. He had 7 top 10s and 3 top 5s. In 2007 was his best season at Roush by far. He finally got a win in the Summer Daytona race in a photo finish with Kyle Busch, winning by 0.005 seconds. He also got his 3rd pole in the 2007 Toyota Save Mart 350 at Sonoma or Infineon. He was passed by Robbie Gordon on lap 1, but when Robbie Gordon pit after 34 laps, McMurray took the lead and dominated the final laps. But with 7 to go, he lost the lead to the Cup rookie and future teammate John Paolo Montoya. McMurray eventually ran out of gas with 2 laps to go and resulted 37th. I think this was his most impressive run up to this point. In the beginning of the 2008 season, McMurray did not have a good start. No top 20s in the first 5 races, and he was 36th in points, and he could have DNQ'd if he didn't qualify 5th and finished 8th at Martinsville. He also finished 5th in the Bank of America 500 at Lowe's Motor Speedway. It was his first top 5 since his victory at Daytona in July of the previous year. He ended the season 16th in points with 11 top 10s, the most top 10s he would have at Roush. McMurray did reunite with his former crew chief, Don Wingo, in 2009. 2009 was a weird season because he got a win at Talladega after leading 20 laps and passing David Stremme with 8 to go, and then survived a green-white checkered finish to get the win for his 3rd career win. NASCAR had a new rule that teams couldn't have more than 4 cars, and McMurray was the oddball out and was out of a ride for the 2010 season. So he asked his old boss, Chip Ganassi, and for the 2010 season, he would drive the number 1 for Earnhardt Ganassi Racing. Daytona 500 and the Brickyard 400, races that McMurray won in 2010.
Murray drafting help from Martin Truex. Here they come. Banging fenders. Off 2 for the final time. Side by side for the lead and the win of the Daytona 500. Jamie McMurray in the outside line. He'll reach out front and grab the lead. Now they're banging off one another. Dale Earnhardt Jr. to second and looking for more in 3. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has cleared all the traffic. He's got his sights set on just one car. They're crashing further back in the field. McMurray off turn 4 for the final time. Jamie McMurray sees Dale Earnhardt Jr. behind, coming down to the line to decide the Daytona 500. McMurray will get it. His first time out with Earnhardt Ganassi Racing.
This was his best season by far in his career, even though he finished the year 14th in points, with 9 top 5s, 12 top 10s, and 4 poles. Also had a weird stat about McMurray and the Daytona 500. Before his win in 2010, he had a best finish 26th in 2008. He also had a streak from 2004 to 2007 of 4 DNFs in a row. 2011 and 2012 were some of the worst years he had, with 2 top 5s in 2011 and no top 5s at all in 2012. Also, he had 7 top 10s in those 2 years combined. From his 2 worst seasons of his career to one of his best, he finally snapped his winless streak and got a win since his amazing 2010 season. In 2014 was even better, in most stats anyway. 7 top 5s, 9 top 10s. He also won the All-Star race 2015, 2016, and 2017. He made the playoffs in all those years, had 17 top 10s in 2017. He also led 0 laps in 2016. In 2017, he got 17 top 10s and would finish 12th in points, which was his second best points finish ever. At the age of 42, 2018 would be his final full-time season in the NASCAR Cup Series. He got 2 top 5s and 8 top 10s. He also made 2 more starts in the NASCAR Cup Series after 2018, both at Daytona for the 500. He raced for Spire Motorsports in the number 40 in 2019, and then raced in the number 77 for 2021 for the same team. In that 2021 race, he got his second ever top 10 in the 500, the other one being his win in 2010. His final stats were 7 wins, 63 top 5s, 169 top 10s, nice, 164,500 laps ran, 1,903 laps led, an 18.1 average start, 18.2 average finish, with the best points finish of 11.4 in 2004. I think if he was at a team like Hendrick Motorsports, I think he could have been a champion, because he always got the best out of his equipment. In the most mid of equipment of Chip Ganassi and Roush Fenway, he is a Daytona 500 winner, a Brickyard 400 winner, a Sprint All-Star Race winner, and a Rolex 24 at Daytona overall winner. For 2018, Jamie McMurray would sign with Fox Sports to be an analyst for their broadcast team. And he's still there at Fox Sports to this day.